Test. Okay. Can you hear me now there, Ankh? Thank you for the notification. It's been a while since I've had my setup going here, so yeah. Had to get it all kicked off and going. Hopefully you can now hear me. And I'm still moving some pop-up windows around here. Not that. All right. It's better. Just checking my settings here. Okay. Hopefully it should be loud and clear now. Okay, so here's this chat. I'm going to drag it over there just to make sure I can start seeing these until I know it's working. I've been doing pretty good. Life has been throwing some curveballs at the family, so because of that, it's just been kind of bad times for me to stream. But been wanting to get back into a stream here. 1 second while I turn on another computer monitor. Okay. Yeah, I was at work earlier today, and I went ahead from work and was looking for anything on Twitch or YouTube. Didn't see anything live streams. I mean, Magic Man, as I call him, Uriel, he was streaming, but he was streaming big time, which wasn't bad. It's just there's not as much conversation going on during the stream, so it's hard for me just to listen to a fight sequence going on in the background. I've been seeing, Ankh, are you the one that's been buying up all those awesome gold foil legendary cards? You're making me super jealous. So yeah, I got, let's see, in about a half an hour, I got some chests to claim. Don't really... Yeah, I saw you just buying those up. All my funds are tied up. I might be getting some more dry powder from a side project of mine here, but not sure what I'm going to spend it on, if I do, or if I should just sit on it. It's hard to say anymore which direction I want to go with that. Oh, I just noticed I don't have any background songs going, so let me turn those on just to fill in the void. If I can remember where I have it at. Background music. Okay. You only need 22 BCX for a max Chaos Legion gold foil set. Boy, that's nice. Yeah, I saw you picked up a gold foil Dr. Blight. I mean, I was happy when I just got my Dr. Blight to max level in regular foil. So that was surprising when I saw that you had picked that up. Let me double check that I'm live here on Twitch. I am. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure my setup's here. Thank you so much for telling me that the audio wasn't coming through. Okay, there we go. And I know this is a little bit earlier than I normally would stream, so a gold foil Lux? Boy, you're all in. If you have any extra, shake them out my way, man. Oh, yeah, my gold foil set I haven't pursued. I know I don't kind of I don't have the cheddar, so to speak, to go after all that gold foil at max level stuff. I had started trying to get some Chaos Legion to max. Let's see, where is it at here? But I had to. Oh, not that. Let's go with owned, and let's just go with the. Yeah, just not Rift Watchers. So in gold, you know, I got a max level lava launcher. I got a max level blood maker, a max level Venari Heatsmith, you know, Pelcor Bandits. Let's see, Pelcor Mercenary. So yeah, I was trying to get like a Stitch Leech up there, but they was just too expensive. Hey, Virus is in the house over on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. We've got Ankh, and Ankh is out here on, let's see, Ankh is on YouTube, and my chat is not showing up on your guys' screen. So let me see if I can figure out. Okay, there you go. So now we got CS Cable, Ghostly BG checking in over there, as well as Virus in Twitch. So I don't have anything to really talk about. So any questions, suggestions, whatever you want to talk about, let me know. I'm just kind of hanging out. Figured it's been a while since I've had time to stream. Hey, and now we got Ankh12 over there on Twitch. Yeah, so I'm multi-streaming. I don't really have a primary. I guess the primary would be Twitch. But realistically, I'm multi-streaming to 3 platforms: Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Kick is kind of a newer one. I'm just trying to get some video content out there. And oh, surprising, it even says I've got 1 viewer over there right now. So welcome if you're still watching. Say something. Let us know you're there. Twitch is better. Less battery. Okay. I'm take it you're on a cell phone then. So how are you guys feeling about Rebellion? It's you know, I haven't been streaming since Rebellion started. How are you guys feeling about Rebellion? I'm not sure what XCAD is. What is XCAD? Oh, watch and earn. Interesting. I have not. So, okay, what have I been up to? So, I had some dry powder. Not much. At most, I would have been able to buy 100 packs of Rebellion. Maybe. If I really scraped the bucket, I could have gotten like 200 packs. Instead, I said no packs. At least not on day 1. So I went with no packs. Instead, here's the move that I made. For those of you watching, I don't know if you guys remember where my SPS was at. Hey, Virus! Virus is over there on Kicks. Thanks for at least saying hello. That way I can, or all of us can see you pop up here in chat. I think in the overlaid chat that I have on the screen, I think I might go ahead and just reduce that to a much smaller just text. It just takes up too much of the screen like this, but I like seeing everybody's avatars come through. So I'll probably be changing that over at some point. So the moves I did, I had to make a choice. Rebellion or, well, this was my own choice that I put upon myself. SPS tokens. I ended up picking up, let's see, I was at 135, so I picked up 65,000 SPS. And I said I was going to forego the Rebellion packs. Quite a few reasons. I the Rebellion packs, I wouldn't be able to get enough of them to really compete for I wouldn't be able to compete for any of the airdrops, really. And since I wouldn't be able to compete for the airdrops, I figured I would just target buy individual cards. And so because of that, I opted to go with the SPS token, which is super low right now. And I'm not expecting to become a millionaire, but I'm looking at it as if SPS can go up to 10 cents. All of a sudden, the 200,000 I have sitting there becomes a lot more enticing. So I instead of Rebellion went this way. Not that I don't like Rebellion, I do. Goes to BG. You're saying you would take the cards over tokens, cards every time. I did that with Chaos Legion. Definitely did that with Chaos Legion. And I'm not upset about the overprinting of Chaos Legion and all that kind of stuff. When they released it, there was so many accounts and so many things going on. I can't blame them for misjudging that. Oh, I'm 12 going for 2,000 packs. Nice. Yeah. See, I can't reach that high. I don't have any other real crypto stuff that would let me jump that high. So that's why I went with SPS for myself. But I'm happy with getting up to that 200,000 SPS barrier. Ime Wanti, how you doing? Then you have to do your own thing. Need to sell your spare Rooney so you can get another 500 packs? I only have the one Rooney still. Haven't even looked at selling it. I'm only up to 17 plots of land still. If I get more dry powder, I'm trying to decide, again, do I go with Rebellion? Or do I go with more plots of land and sit on them? I won't be able to put them to work. Like right now I got 17 plots of land. If I got more dry powder, let's say I could get another 13 plots of land. Do you guys think 13 plots of land would be better? Or do you guys think getting 100, maybe 150 Rebellion packs would be better? Because what I was looking at the land market, and prices have gotten really, really enticing. And I know it's because people are frustrated and they're selling. But just like Anka's buying up all those gold foils, I'm looking at the land prices going like, these things appear to be way too cheap. So Ank 12, you'd buy the packs. Interesting. I don't know. I guess part of it is I play at Diamond 1. And if I get packs, I'm going to get a random smattering of cards. But none of them, just a second, I gotta sneeze. Or not. Okay, so what I was going to say is I'd get a random smattering of cards because I could only get, even if I had 200 packs, I'm not going to have a max level anything. On top of that, I'm not going to have a max level or cards even high enough to play in Diamond, which is, well, max level. So how often would I play these little single cards? If I can't jump to like 2,000 packs like you're trying to do, then yeah, I just can't jump that high. So here's what I was looking at that made me think about land again. I saw some people here are selling land, 32 bucks, but it has building in a box. $32 building. Remember, building in a box was the equivalent of about $10. So that means the land plot itself is down to $22 for a land plot. $700,000 deck. Now I think you're talking about buying the Rooney. That's how much deck I have for my land. I have 17 land, but I'm looking at this just going like $22 for a plot of land. These are in region 25. They are not in one of my regions, but these two would be in the same territory as my main region. I realize I'm going to have to pay a tax to move resources around, but even buying these at, you know, that price, I'm looking at it as just, okay, buy them, sit on them, sell them later. Building in a box came with grain too, and that doesn't transfer. Okay, very true, Imewanti. Very true. But the plot of land is, I think, would be cleared since it has that. I think that's... Is that part of it? Don't know. Onk 12, you have 9 land, and you were thinking a max less at max capacity is better than more than with less. Well, you are probably correct, and you can afford those gold foils to put on it. I don't have that level of cards, but I have 17 plots of land, and I have enough workers that I will at least start them off with enough workers to fully populate 14 plots of land, 50,000 deck per plot. My workers will be max level, but they are not gold foils, and they're not all legendary and that type of stuff. Okay, so yeah, you're pointing out some good things here, because I was looking at building in a box, thinking of what I'd get with that, and you guys are reminding me that, yeah, a lot of that won't transfer to me if I buy it. But still, $30 a plot, that's still pretty nice. No, I mean, these are just common naturals. This is just the cheapest plots on the market right now. Oh, Kraken is selling one for 30 bucks. That surprises me. Kraken Jr. has the cheapest plot for sale. Virus, it will transfer to you if you buy it before 1.5. So yeah, I'm just... The sole reason I started playing Splinterlands was the land game. And while Rebellion is cool and all that, I can't compete with the number of packs this time around. So I think I want to go more all into SPS, all into land. Because as Anka is pointing out, workers for land are really cheap right now as well. You may want to, you consider getting a second one in the location where you are, but they're not cheap. Yeah, I mean, for me, $30 is cheap. The original 10 plots I bought were $20 each. Oh, is that the one you got from Splinterlands TV? But still, shouldn't he? I would think you'd want to keep it. I got a rare one from Splinterlands TV. Let's see here. It was rare. So this is the one I got from Splinterlands TV. Ghostly BG, you've got 8 plots in Gankland. I've got my first 12 plots in Gankland. I think it's 12. So here you can see 23. So region 23 is Gankland. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 in Gankland. After that, I have 5 of them in, I think, no, 4 of them in 119. So 119, 119, 119, and 119. I've got 4 of them in 119. And then I got that new one in 136 from Splinterlands. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with my plots. If you look at Gankland, I have lumber, 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 lumber. And so that's the whole reason why I went off and I bought 4 more plots here, because they're grain, 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 and grain, all in the hills, all in 119. Yes, I'm going to have to suffer the tax if I want to bring that grain over, but that's okay. At least I will be able to supply grain. And then I have this one here in region 23 with grain, but it's magic, so I'm not going to use that. And then I got this one with grain. So I'm trying to balance future grain plots with other plots is really what I'm trying to do. Because I agree, Virus. In 1.5, everything can produce grain, but in 2.0, that all changes. And so when that changes, I want to be ready for that. And so all these grain plots that don't have building in a box, I'm going to work on clearing those land so that they're clear and ready for 2.0, because they don't have the building in the box. I don't think there's going to be a best. I think they're going... Right now, we only see 4 different types of resources, but there's going to be 50 types of resources when it's all done and said. So it's really hard to say what's going to be the best. I think it boils down to, like, I'm going to focus on lumber. I got all these plots of land with lumber. I'm just going to focus on lumber and see if I can sell it. Yeah, I mean, until we know more of the white paper on it, it's impossible to say, but that's what I'm looking at. I have 1 epic. I have a epic swamp. Ime Wanti, yes. One of the things I did... Hey, Jabe Saints, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, Jabe Saints. And yes, Ime Wanti, you are annoyed that you can't use Soulbound cards right away. I was a little bit disappointed in that as well. I know it's coming, so that was why I did the move that I did. Let's see, let me bring it up over here. Yes, you guys can see this. Tokens. That's why I have 6,101 vouchers. I bought those up when they were dirt cheap, because when we can unlock Soulbound cards, I'm going to need them. Let's see, Virus. They said the liquidity pools I believe they said are going to be territory based. So each of the 6 or 7 territories will have their own liquidity pools. So there'll be ways to make money by buying lumber in one region or territory, paying the tax to import it into a different territory. There'll be times where people will be able to actually make money, I think, just by playing the market. I know they said unlocking the Soulbound cards is a priority after 1.5. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to bash on them, but I'll believe it when I see it, type of thing. They've gotten my hopes up a few too many times. So I just, I've adopted the mental status of until it's here, I don't believe it. I wish I could believe it. Now, obviously, even though that's my stance and you can maybe say a little sour on it, well, I still just bought 65,000 SPS. So it's not like the game has me running for the hills. It's just the SPS token is here right now and it's cheap, and land is not. And so, yeah, that's where I've been kind of sitting. Ime Wanti, I have 3 Soulbound Gold Foil Legendary cards that I would like to use. 2 of them are level 3 Gold Foil Legendaries. Yeah. So I'm right there with you, Ime Wanti. Yep. Yeah, I got mine as whatever it was, a 3 BCX all at once in a 1 drop. And so yeah, that was kind of nice. Let's see here. Oh, this is just something that geeked me out as a crypto person here. Have you guys seen the new abilities of the Hive keychain here? And the ability to swap tokens straight in this here? This I thought was really cool, because normally I would go to tribal decks and do all this, but now right in here I could come in here and say, here's my vouchers, and I want to swap them for we'll say DEC, and you give it a moment. Oh, I gotta say max. So you say max, I could get 209,000 DEC, and I could swap it right here. As near as I can tell, it's the same thing. This is just built right in. I don't really think there's a fee. Any more of a fee than if you did it on tribal decks. I'm just saying I like the ease of use. One less place I have to go to do some swaps. So I'm going to try it, not right now. I haven't actually tried it out yet, but I noticed this with their little pop-up, and I was like, okay. And then I actually went in here and looked, and I was really impressed. At first, I thought it was just being able to swap Hive for Hive HBD right here. I didn't know that it was actually to swap any of the tokens. I mean, like, almost any of the tokens you can swap. I think this is just limiting the list to what you have. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, I'd have another 209,000 DEC, and I could put more of my land to work. So, I could do that. I was just curious if you guys have noticed that, if anybody's tried it. Next time I need to do a swap, I'm 100% going to try this thing out. I can't wait to see if this would be really awesome if they added liquidity pools in here too. You know, the way it reads is you can use Hive. I'm guessing it just does it for you. Well, that's HBD. I don't think I have any swap Hive right now. Let's see. So right in this list, they've got Hive, and they also have swap.hive. So that would be awesome if you had straight Hive. I'm assuming it would show up here. I just don't own any straight Hive at the moment. But like I've got some PKM tokens and all that kind of stuff. Don't know. I think this is TribalDex. I think TribalDex is just a front end for the HIVE blockchain, and this is just yet another front end for the HIVE blockchain. Correct, Ime1T. That's how I understand it. These are just the HIVE blockchain. It's just a different front end. This one here was originally developed to be a login platform, and TribalDex was, to move tokens. And this has just slowly, they've been developing this more and more, and now you can see all your tokens in here, as well as now they've added the swap ability. And I believe it's just the Hive engine. So same thing as the Hive engine website too. So it's Hive engine. This, my understanding, is the same exact thing as TribalDex. It's just two websites doing the same thing. Different displays. And so I think the keychain is just a third one of those. I'm assuming it would be a pool swap. Yes, I'm assuming, because it's built off of a TribalDex and Hive engine, so I'm assuming it wouldn't. Well, it would do a pool swap, because this is a Hive engine tool. It is not a Splinterlands tool. But even so, at least DEC is a lot closer to PEG. I'm thinking, Virus, this might get around the deposit fee for specifically for Hive. Going to swap.hive might not have to happen. So yeah, if anybody tries it out, check that out. I plan to do it. I just don't have any dry powder right now that I would need to bring in. So I don't have any direct Hive or anything. So, but the next time I do it, I plan to try it. If someone tries it before then, let us know, because I'm curious. I'm definitely curious about their swap tool. All right. Thanks for jumping on the grenade for us there, Aunt 12. Oh, so yeah. What have I been up to since last time I was streaming? Honestly, not much in the game other than playing Investor. I was at 135,000 SPS, and so I bought up another 65,000 to get the 200,000 SPS mark. I wanted to do that before SPS started to ramp up hill, which I think if Rebellion had a strong start, it will get closer to deck will get closer to PEG, and if nothing else, other users will start using their SPS for other things. And so then if we have that double whammy where they get land out by the end of November, then I really think, I'm not saying flywheel, but I'm saying I really believe that we'll see the HIVE or the SPS token will just start climbing uphill. And I can see shortly after Land 1.5 comes out, I would not be surprised if the price of an SPS token jumped up to like 3 cents and then just kind of slowly climbs from there. Your goal is 10 million SPS. I wish, you know, I wish I could pick the scraps off your table that falls to the floor there, Ankh 12. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. It would be nice. I definitely would love to be able to jump that high. You know, I'm looking at this just going like, finally got there. So if you're ever taking a trip to like the Bahamas or something like that, and you need somebody to carry luggage, you know, I'll go. Hey, Gigi Soho, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Honestly, if I had a goal, a true, realistic goal for my SPS, here would be my goal. I would love to see SPS get to, we'll say, just over 50 cents per token. That means I could potentially cash out and buy a $100,000 Tesla Model X cash, and then it would leave me just enough to pay the taxes on the money as well. And then I'm going to get that Tesla Model X wrapped in Splinterlands imagery. I'm going to get it wrapped, a vehicle wrap, right off the door. I'm going to make sure everybody knows that car was paid for from Splinterlands. That's a realistic goal. I've kind of set in my head. I would even be happy with a Tesla Model 3 paid in cash. So if I can even get like 20 cents on the token, that would get me enough to probably get a Model 3, or I think they're coming out with maybe the Cybertruck. I heard that might be around 40,000 or 45,000. I'd get the Cybertruck, wrap that sucker, get a vehicle wrap on the Cybertruck as a Splinterlands wrapped vehicle. But that would be my goal. You guys have seen my solar array setup. If you haven't, raise your hand. I'll show it again. But it's reduced my electric bill to 0 all year long. We're getting into this month. We will have we would actually have to pay for some electric, other than we already have a $400 credit on our bill. So we probably won't have to pay anything this month, but maybe next month we might actually have to pay a little bit of money. We'll see how it goes. We're just in a very cloudy, rainy season here in Michigan. And but yeah, with the solar array setup, my wife got an electric Chevy Bolt E UV, so the SUV version of it, and it's been working out great, charging it off of our free electricity and all this kind of stuff. I would love to I will definitely be getting another electric vehicle, but I would love that to come from SPS tokens. And if I can do that and not have to empty the whole bucket here, I'd be much happier holding on to a lot of this. But yeah, that I believe is a somewhat realistic goal. What do you guys have as a realistic goal for where you currently have invested or set up in the game, where you consider an investment side that you might take profits from in the future? What would be a realistic goal? All of us want to be millionaires. Okay. Oh, I got some. I can claim my chest here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, some other things that have happened since you guys have last seen me on here. Let's look at own soulbound, regular foils. I have finally gotten myself a couple of max level soulbound cards. I got a max level soulbound Etherean Brune Summoner. That was my first max level card, was that one. And then if we jump over here to this was my third max level card, so I got a max level Coastal Sentry finally. That was my third. And then I got finally my second max level was a Dumb Cake. So I got a Dumb Cake, a Coastal Sentry, and an Eternal Brune. So those are the three I've got currently max level. I think the next closest guy I got is the Drybone Barbarian here. Or the Tenacious Hulk. If I get a legendary, I only need one BCX, and he's max level. And then this guy here, I think I need about 10 cards. You got a Soulbound Istar already, max level. Well, I do have mine at level 3, which is pretty good, but for a while there, I didn't have it at all, so... But I've got legendary. I got Barrack Snake Eye within 2 BCX. Horrible luck with Usat. I've only gotten 2 of them. 2 BCX. Ah, Ghostly BG, you got the Hulk maxed. Okay. I can't say that I've used it yet because I haven't really been playing my account. So yeah. And then I only got 1 BCX of the Kulu Mastermind. I've only got 1 BCX of that guy. Okay, so there we go. That's kind of what I need. That's what we're hoping for on today's rewards. So you've got the Hulk maxed in gold foil. Nice. Jealous. Oh, look at that. Ah. Look at all these non-exciting cards. Oh, come on. I need like 10 of them. I got 1. Stack of 4 Dragon Summoners. That's never a bad... Summoners are never a bad thing. So the fact that I got a stack of 3 and a stack of 4 in Summoners, not too bad. Nothing good enough to max these things out, though. Yeah. So this one's still got a ways to go. See, I can't combine everything now. Now that I got some max cards, I actually have to go through this thing and do a couple at a time. It's just a shame. I mean, this one's... Oh, I didn't even need 10. I only needed 7, and I got 1 card. So, do you guys... this might be looking for a bashing here, but I'm curious. Did you guys see the Gank, Walking Keys, Greyborn, and Weirdbeard stream from SHQ Gaming and Collectibles on YouTube? What's your takes on it? I am completely... I don't know. I don't know which way I think it should or should not go. One day I'll think, oh, this is dumb. No to everything. The next day I'll think, oh, that's really not as bad as I thought. The next day I think, oh, this is dumb. I can't figure out in my mind really if it's good or bad. But I like the interview. I like the conversation. I really love seeing Weirdbeard there. I really love seeing Weirdbeard and Greyborn together bouncing back and forth. Really gave us some nice insight just into Splinterlands. You know, obviously some of their statements I don't think came off as mean or cruel to Splinterlands, but I do think it came off a little bit more revealing of the inner workings of Splinterlands than maybe the team would want. But you know what? It is just the way it is. Not bad, not good. I was surprised to see or hear them say how much struggle there was internally just to get the bot ban through. I like Weirdbeard a lot. Greyborn, because he doesn't want to be completely public with who he is and all this, that concerns me. Yeah, Claiborne, sorry. I like the fact that Weirdbeard is fully doxxed. People know who he is, have met him in person. So it is what it is. But hearing Weirdbeard vouch for him, I felt was better than hearing Yaba Matt vouch for him, personally. Okay. Well, there's all my card excitement for today. Yeah, I believe... I think part of my stance also with a few things all lumped together here. The proposal to hire Claiborne or Claiborne and Weirdbeard, Rebellion. I have put my blinders on to everything. I don't want to make this sound as harsh as it's going to. I drew a line in the sand. I'm not going to really go for anything until Land 1.5 is out. Period. So I look, it's not out yet, I look away. I look, it's not out yet, I look away. Again, that was the reason I started playing the game. I've been really happy with it. It's just I've got other things in real life that I got to deal with and take care of. And yeah. Yes, I have got 56 chests already, Gigi Soho. Or should we say the bot has gotten me 56 chests in Diamond 1. Getting fewer SPS, but the same number of rewards here. Now, buying the SPS points or the SPS tokens up to 200,000, it has got my multiplier now So my multiplier is up at a 10x multiplier at the top of Diamond 1. Yep, the bot has been playing my account well, and again, this is basically a max level reward and Chaos Legion set, not Rift Watchers. No real Untamed. And the bot is doing just fine, keeping me where I'm at. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. I know if I was playing manually in Modern, I'd win more SPS, but I just don't have the time. Or I choose not to take the time right now. What about the other proposal that somebody was mentioning? I haven't read it yet. Not Peak Monsters. That's it. Hey! How you doing, new again? Glad you could make it. Mr. Llama himself. Not talking about anything in particular, just kind of rambling. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'll talk about. Where is it? It is proposals. This hiring this group or investing, I should say, into the Splinter Royale game. I actually like this idea. I myself am a person that could go this route. I'll be blunt, I've been dragging my feet and I haven't pursued my own game far enough. But so I really like this. I haven't played it, nothing like that, but I like the concept of the DAO supporting third-party games, specifically ones that use Splinterlands assets. Hey, Lich Death, how you doing? Yes, it has been a long time. I apologize for my hiatus. I needed a break. Had to put some garage door openers in my garage. Just lots of little things. Just kind of got... I got the wind taken out of my sails by Splinterlands, yet again, by Nate. And, it just with everything, I don't want to spread salt, so it was like, okay, I just need a breather. In no way am I going to leave the game. Nothing like that. I'm in the game no matter what until Land Phase 2.0 comes out. Period. No matter what. I've already made up my mind on that, so but yeah, I just needed a break. I made okay, I'll bring up Discord and show you guys what took the wind out of my sails. If I can find my Discord app. And okay. There we go. Now, if we go here to the UI UX area, I'm not going to read it verbatim, but they're asking for input on UI UX. So I personally thought I wouldn't ask for the moon. I would ask for some of what I believe to be the simplest, easiest things to implement in the game UI. And the first thing I suggested was icons for a proposal, brawl icon, maybe a dashboard icon, and a pools icon. And, you know, I showed them right here. Proposals, brawls. And if you come down here, Nate says no, he doesn't like it. I like Nate a lot, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say I believe he's correct here. I think he is 100% wrong in this regard. I didn't ask for all of Barons Toolbox. I simply asked for these icons right here. And Nate just does not like it. He thinks he's organizing the website the best way. And I personally feel 100% he is wrong in some of the way he's organizing the website. Not mad at him. I just feel 100% I think he's wrong. And then I asked for when you're in an event, a countdown timer for it. Again, right here with the other two icons. So Nate said, no, no, no. And then I asked for one complex thing. I asked for the Barons Toolbox display for a guild. Basically, I asked to, hey, make in a sense, a card for each member in the guild with their stats on their cards like this. Nate said great kudos about this, but he didn't say they would put it in the game. Oh, I didn't want to do that. He didn't say they would put this in the game. What he said was, on that, your guild member summary cards are amazing. You have done tremendous service to all the guilds in the community. Any guild not using the feature is missing out. But he still won't say yes to it. This really took the wind out of my sails because they're asking for input. I didn't ask for the Barons Toolbox whole bar here. I was not asking for my toolbar across the top. I was asking for these icons with always on notifications. Yeah. So it took the wind out of my sails. And instead of me, he said his thing. I did a rebuttal. He rebutted me again, still saying basically no. And then I walked away. Because I'm not out to throw a bunch of salt into Discord. But me personally, I think Nate is wrong in this regard. For the things I asked for, I think he is wrong. And I'm sticking to it. I love Nate. I love everything his team does for the game. But yeah, that really kind of took the wind out of my sails because I saw them say, hey, give us UI, UX ideas. But then that really made me feel that they're not receptive to ideas. Or whatever. Don't know. Jabe Saints, that's why I walked away. That's why I didn't continue rebuttaling Nate in Discord. That's not the place for it. I made my point. He countered. I did a rebuttal. He did a rebuttal. And I walked away. I don't like seeing salt throwing contest in Mav chat. So I wasn't about to start one in the UI UX channel. But I'm not going to lie, it really took the wind out of my sails about wanting to pursue my game idea. It shouldn't, but it did. It is what it is. And here, I see now Fat Jimmy has picked up on one of the things that The AOI, this is always on in-game notification system. This is the two flags on the brawls and everything that I posted about. So there's people that like this idea. But yeah, it's a brick wall. It will not get past Nate. And I don't know why. His response is he's trying to reduce the number of icons on the menu bar. Really? He's trying to reduce the number of icons on the menu bar. There's not that many. I don't get that. So anyway, yes, he definitely took the... I don't know. My brain is baffled. You can go read my comments and his comments verbatim. What I don't like is they have an icon here for events. Okay, think about how you can play this game. Right now, there are only 3 things you can play. Ranked battles, you got an icon. Events, you got an icon. And brawls, you have a guild icon, but not a brawl icon. Why not? The 3 modes of gameplay are ranked, events, brawls. To me, this is a no-brainer. The second thing is they love to advertise how the DAO proposals are running the game. It's a first of the kind. Decisions that the DAO proposed got through. Well, then why are proposals hidden? Why are proposals hidden behind an SPS icon? Okay, let me turn off my toolbar here for a minute. Let's see. Let's look at the game the way they have it. Okay, so again, 3 ways to play. You've got ranked battles, events, and brawls. Nowhere. They have this thing called a dashboard. Where's the dashboard? The only place to get to the dashboard is by clicking on SPS. What? See? Dashboard. Shouldn't the dashboard have an icon if you're calling it a dashboard? Since when do you hide a dashboard behind an SPS icon, which also has where you find vouchers, licenses, pools, and proposals? I do not understand his aversion. I mean, look how much space is here. You could put 4 more icons up here with no problem. Look how much space they waste with their current display of the tokens. This can be much more minimalistic. I showed you guys that in Barons Toolbox. Yeah. Sorry, I got some weird first-time chatter here. Yeah, it's garbage. Hey, I got somebody from YouTube posting. Why? Oh, I wasn't scrolled all the way. Kolsker. All the SPS stuff has to be in its own place to keep the governance token separate from the other tokens. But see, that is so wrong, Kolster. Let me approach this from a game perspective. Let me bring over my Star Wars Galaxy game. One moment. Okay. Star Wars Galaxies. This game is an MMO 20 years old. 20 years old. If I want to know what my character has, I do one thing. I hit I for inventory. It shows you how many credits I have, and it shows you everything I own. I for inventory. 20 years old. Every game, almost every game has inventory. But not Splinterlands. I'm at the ranked battle screen, and I want to know how many vouchers do I own. Can't see it. How many merits do I own? Can't see it. Oh, go to the dashboard. Okay. I'll go to the dashboard so I can find out how many merits I can't see my merits. And we're saying, well, these are tokens. Okay, where's the packs? Packs of cards are also tokens. Where are those from the dashboard? They're not there. Okay, so to get to packs, I have to go to items. Nope. My items, my inventory doesn't have packs. Oh, what about other? Other items has my packs. These are tokens. If he is trying to keep all the tokens in one spot, he has failed. 100%. These are all tokens. Every last one of these. They should all be on his dashboard. Every last one of these. Grain, merits, crystals. See, I disagree. They can't call them securities because they're displaying them in the game. They already, right on the main screen, they're showing SPS, they're showing DEC. So they're already showing two tokens right off the bat. So if you're telling me if they show tokens, packs, on the screen, in the game, then it's a security, well, they failed. It's right there. Credits are not, but these two are. So Nate's perspective of, well, all the tokens go here. Well, that's a fib. They are not here. I can't find my merits and all this kind of stuff. Potions, packs. Okay, maybe you don't want to call bloodstones potions. Maybe you don't want to call those tokens. But I guarantee packs are tokens because tokens are tradable on Hive Engine. And so here's the alpha pack right here. Here's vouchers right here. It's a token. They have people telling them how to keep things separate. Well, they're wrong. I'm telling you, they are wrong. Jabe Saints, it's down. It's been down. I had to move my server around. I forgot to start the Barons chat up. The SPS chain did not exist until the validator node licenses started. This license and that software isn't even fully functional yet. So once again, I understand what they're saying. They're trying to say it's legalities. Well, the legalities is why the DAO is in a foreign country. But if you can get to these things from the game interface, well, that means it doesn't matter where they're at in the game. If you can get to them, and you're saying they can call them a security, then they are a security. No matter if it's on this page, or if it's on this page, or if it's on this page, it doesn't matter. It's one website. And Colstar, I appreciate your point of view. UI UX, you don't see. Okay, let me jump back over here. Not that. You do not see an icon that says proposals and an icon that says brawls as UI or UX. If you don't see that as UI or UX, what about just the flags here? Always on in-game notifications. I have 1 proposal to vote on. I have 4 brawls to do. If that is not UI UX, what is? You get a notification that even when you do the brawl, it still pops up telling you, hey, do your brawl. Well, I did. And it still pops up, hey, do your brawl. I have to click and hide that pop-up 600 times for the one time I want to go there. Here, no pop-ups ever, but very clearly tells me I got work to do. And proposals are part of the SPS governance. I'll give you that. But in every town hall, what does Yabamat say? And the other developer say? The fact that this game has a DAO, people can vote on things, they're using it as a marketing strategy. They're using the fact that proposal system and the DAO in Splinterlands is so awesome. We're the first ones to do it, the first ones to have it implemented and fully take effect in the game. This is so exciting. Then why are you hiding it from people? If it is so exciting, if it is such a marketing hook of what sets Splinterlands apart, why are you hiding it? I appreciate your aspect, Colstar. I build websites all day long. I've built over 250 websites myself. I'm looking at this from a website perspective and a game perspective. I don't care if it's a token or not. If I have a game that I'm playing and I want to know everything I have, I look for an inventory that has everything. How is it hidden? On this screen, where are proposals? I have no icon to get to a mysterious thing called dashboard. It's not here. 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 Oh, this is if I want to buy more tokens. I don't want to buy more tokens. So, it's hidden. You may not think it's hidden, but when I click on this, I'm on SPS. I'm still not to proposals. And if it's SPS governance, well then why is DEC here? Why is vouchers here? Why are licenses here? And why are pools here? This is the SPS governance tab. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I've alienated everybody else out there on my soapbox that I've been getting on. And I'm not trying to beat you up there, Colstar. I appreciate your perspective. I've built tons of websites, and I will go down with the ship on this one. The organization they have chosen for all the stuff you own. Nate keeps talking about you're a battle mage. Okay, if I'm a battle mage, I want an inventory. I want to hit one button and see my stuff. I don't think it's childish. I'm open for discussion. I'm sorry, but if this was a website this purely is very poor for a user or a customer to navigate. An example, okay, on a website, when you go somewhere, let's see, what would be a better, try and think of a website to go to here. Okay, here's a website for weddings. On a website, a customer, you have 3 seconds before the customer leaves this front page. 3 seconds. You need that customer to get where they want to go as quick as possible, with as few clicks as possible. And if I'm looking for very clearly, step 1, step 2, step 3, go there. Need a disc jockey, here they are. Bands, right here. It's straight to the point. Splinterlands is not, okay? I come here and I want to know how many merits I have in order to purchase some Gladius packs. Okay, merits are part of guilds. Where's my merits? Pretend you're a new user. Oh, I found, what are these? Crowns. Pretend you're a new user that has no knowledge whatsoever of this game. I've got merits. I want to spend my merits. I don't even know how many I have to know if I have enough. Merits I get for guilds. Where do I go for merits? Oh, the market. Okay, I'll go to the market, because the market, you buy, sell, trade. Rentals, no. Other items. Where's my merits? I know I've been getting merits. Packs. I want to buy a Gladius pack. Buy. Oh. It's under shop. Not packs, not gems, but it's under a... Why is shop and market different? Guild. Okay. Now I can finally see my... What I'm saying is, for a new user, that takes way too long to find. The only reason you know where it's at is because you know where it's at. You've played for X amount of months or years, you know where that's at. That is very, very poor for a new customer. And like I said, I'll go down on the boat with that one. I don't care about the stockholders. I'm playing a game. I don't care about stockholders. This is a game. It should be no difference. If I want to know what's in my inventory, I should be able to see what's in my inventory. That's part of Web3. No, see, that's where, I'm sorry, I disagree. This is not easy. For the reasons I stated. The reason this is not easy is because this has my tokens, but it does not. Packs are tokens. I go to a dashboard that's all about the tokens, but it doesn't have my tokens. It has only what they chose to put on this page. My other tokens, I have to go over here to items. These are NFTs. They're not my tokens. These are my tokens. And here you can see I've got other tokens. I've got packs. And again, if you don't want to believe this interface, that's fine. But we know it's a token if you go over here and you can find the chaos token right here on the blockchain. So it's not all on one page for a stockholder. Ankh 12, you have to agree with you, Eve. I forgot how to find things. Not sure who you're agreeing with, me or Colstar, but again, I much respect for you, Colstar. I appreciate you arguing the other side of the coin. I appreciate that. But I'm sorry. It shouldn't always be about just the token. It should be about, this is a game, and in most every game you play, you have an inventory. And in your inventory, you find everything you own. It shouldn't matter if it's packs, NFTs, tokens, cryptocurrencies, or in-game credits. It should all be on one screen. And then if you want to have a filter that says, okay, show me only cryptocurrencies, you could click on a filter button and everything that's not a cryptocurrency would hide. But still, everything should be in one spot. It is your inventory. Because cards are so huge, I can see those being in their own spot, but not really. I can see an interface that all of it's in one area. Oh, okay. Let's. So, thank you for the discussion, Colstar. We will agree to disagree. I appreciate your point of view. Thank you for standing for what you think, you believe, and what you see. I just personally have to stand in my corner based on me building websites. The UI UX team refuses to update anything old. They only make new stuff. Like the shop page, they make a new page, but they will not touch this old, outdated bar at the top of the screen. They will not touch it, and I don't know why. It's not hard to alter. Anyway, thanks everybody for listening into me ranting. Don't give Colstar any hard time or grief. It's much appreciated to have all points of view. Yeah. So, this is kind of nice. We're almost we're getting closer and closer to only having 200,000 packs left. Yeah, I'm calling you Colstar. Are you Colonel Skier? Is that what it is? I'm horrible at names, and so I just invent nicknames for people. Colorado Skier. Okay. Colorado Skier. Yeah, I was calling you Colstar. Sorry about that. I know you've watched my stream before, but on this one, you and I will agree to disagree. To bring it all back around to where it kind of started, is Nate shooting that down in Discord. What I thought was very simple UI enhancements. It really took the steam out of me. It took the wind right out of my sails for me to even want to mess around with any Splinterlands assets as far as making a side game. It just really took the wind out of my sails. I'm starting to get a breeze filling in my sails again, but yeah, that just really took the wind out. You kind of hope the packs are going to get sold out because I want that 6-cost tank. It's OP. Yes, the Grimbardian Smith. Here, let me zoom in. Yeah, the Grimbardian Smith. Of the two, I agree. I kind of like this guy the best, more than this guy. However, this new ability, it's going to be kind of devastating to people. Oh, let's see. I think that rounds out about how long I'm going to be streaming here, guys. Any other questions for me before I close down the session for the night? I got somebody else staying. We got our mother-in-law staying with us for a few days, and she's using the room I stream out of. So, yeah. Oh. But I appreciate the discussions. I look forward to the pack sales. I believe it's going to sell out by the end of 30 days. I think it will sell out. Especially at the end when everybody's vying for those design your own summoner spots. So it'll be interesting to see how all that turns out. But I think that's it for me, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. And until next time, have a good one. Thank you, Colorado Skier. Thank you, Lichdeath, Ankh12, New Again. Gigi Soho was here earlier. Jabe Saints. Let's see. Ghostly BG. I think there was a... Oh. I don't know if I'm missing anybody or not, but... Oh, Virus was in the house for a while, so thank you, thank you. No, you didn't ruin my stream at all, Colorado Skier. It is good to have discussions. And I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I hope you aren't either. We're just going to have to agree to disagree on this one. Oh, and CS Cable. So thank you, guys. Until next time. Peace.